and welcome back to the channel. And today from this, of course, here in the Czech Republic, from this beautiful town Brno, the largest town in Moravia basically. Behind me I am actually next to this castle you can see now, and that castle you can basically circle around it, so you have a pretty much 360-degree view of the town from the elevated point. And at the end of this video I'm gonna show you, I think, the best shot on the city. Okay, so stay with me to the end. Before we get to the end, however, let me update you, because I think many of you want to know, what am I doing? Am I exposed? Am I not exposed? And what do I see as the most likely path going forward, okay, for the, let's say, rest of this year? Let's just focus about 2025 here. Of course, also I have to say that some of my work or analysis or videos in the past maybe 2 months could have been confusing. So also this is also my attempt to clear up any possible confusion. So number one question, am I exposed or am I not exposed? I am roughly 50-50. I was overweight cash all February or March and half of April or so. In the middle of April I redeployed a lot of my cash into Bitcoin and some altcoins and meme coins, and also I was buying lots of Tesla in March. I was updating you on that. So then I was like 55% exposed in the middle of the April, but that exposure went down because I sold most of my Tesla. I executed my short-term plan to sell into the news when Elon came back full-time as a CEO. Okay, so basically my exposure is again down. I have 50% cash, I think. I would have to check again exactly, but around there. And obviously I'd made much less money the past 2 months than the bulls. And however, I also lost much less than the bulls did in the Q1. So let's say that we're roughly, let's shake the hands, you know, like, or high five maybe, like roughly equal. So that's where I am. And now what do I see as the most likely path going forward for the rest of 2025? So there is a big shift. Not long ago I was actually bearish for the rest of 2025, but I think that it could have been because of how strong the correction was in April. It was 21% correction, like, and it only happened in 1 month or so. Like, it was really excessive, I think. It doesn't usually happen, of course. And I think that might have really changed a lot of the things that I have seen. And of course, there is this barometer, January barometer, that is optimistic. There is lots of other good bullish arguments, you know. So I was not dismissing them, but I was putting also a lot of value, a lot of weight on these arguments. And now I'm putting higher weight on these arguments. I have shifted. I am fully actually bullishly thinking, even though my exposure is not saying so, because crypto just went parabolic in 2 months. No pullbacks, any pullback at all. Like, it was really, yeah, like I couldn't buy more. And I think I'm gonna get to buy more, because I think we are having kind of a sell in May, go away, in the meaning that there is a dip going on, So what is my most likely, what do I think that is the most likely going forward for the rest of 2025? I see 2 possible scenarios without going that much deep into them. The short version, okay, of them is, number one is basically what my research has been showing you. My research has been like the one that I've done about the most probable S&P 500 performance when you have 2 back-to-back 20% years. Like, there is a lot of research that I have seen, and I have also done myself, which shows that the middle of this year should see the peak for the risk on, for crypto, for equities, the middle of this year. That's the first path, I think, that is one of the 2 possible paths that I see going forward. If this is gonna come true, then Q4 will be crash. Okay, strong crash, even stronger than we've seen already. And now the second path, okay, the second most probable path that I see is what the 4-year cycle guys are saying. 4-year cycles, crypto top in Q4 around November 2026, the bear market year. Then the second path, I am giving it benefit of the doubt again, from more reasons. See also my other work why, but that's basically what I see as the second option. So these two options, like I'm kind of like 50-50, like one or the other. So I'm watching out for signs, which one is it going to be, which one is more probable, and probably July will be the most, like July will tell me the most. Okay, and now the promised shot for you. Well, so this is what I think is the best spot and the best shot. So I wanted to show you this. I wanted to conclude this video, this beautiful view. There is a cathedral. The trees now in the summer, in the early summer, are just taking so much of the view. It's not the case normally. It's just because there is lots of leaves now. But anyway, I hope you liked it here. Feel free to visit Brno. Warmly recommend that the whole Czech Republic is filled with historic, nice places. And when it comes to markets, one of the two paths, in my opinion, at least that's what I'm going to do. And actually my next quest is to find good re-entry or add-on to my risk on for both crypto and the equities. Actually, and I want to do this whenever I see a good chance.